crossroads of America. We're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Arizona Cardinals and the Indianapolis Colts.
Gotta do it, come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in this rap thing than siblings, nothing but my children. What? They disappearing.
One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. In the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Benson on 1st and 10. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. No gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Give now to Benson. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Tyler Newman with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hop on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot instantly, or set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
It's Benson on the give. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Throwing it on 2nd down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry here for the rookie from the U. Tricks away from 1. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. So no initial clap back, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Richardson takes the snap. They're going for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
They give up the gut to Vincent. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead us some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Benson once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they get out 3rd and 5 to figure out. You're going play action. Rolling out to his left. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, he'd be perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Little knocks it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want throwing into rush hour, and they're There aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Lays out. What a catch. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is he got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of heat on top of it.
Stop low, 18! 18, tight in! 19, tight.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's got it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Colts will line up for the
Richardson's going to throw. And this is going to be caught, so they get the 2, and now trail by only 2.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later. That next 3rd down comes.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
Throwing off the play fake. He rolls to his right.
What in the? Come on now. Come on, bro. He threw an interception. He literally threw a fucking interception.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Rolling from the gun here. He throws a bullet deep to the...
Thank you.
There's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Set to go now from the 35. First down throw here from Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Offense to the line fast.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's on target to Pierce. This is a touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's good for the Colts. Step up here. He's great at first and 10.
On the red zone now. He's got it at the 5. Out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They'll throw again. Richardson. And he's got it. Tackle and work with touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he's going to get in. The try is gone. Their lead stretches to 6. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. Cuts it to the right side. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take the lead on that successful kick.
16.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Down at the 26. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Another carry for him. And 2nd down only works after a yard. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Cardinals going nickel here on 3rd. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete out to the right side. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. And the gun will give it to him inside. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. But as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back to the well again. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe on the Cardinals side of the field. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Brings up 3rd and
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense in the hurry-up here.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. Got to secure the pick before anything else.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Left side into the hands of Bourne. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but someone who efforts have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Let's go.
Once more now, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Misfire there, good connect.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
19 United. Cougar 19 tight. 19 tight.
Richardson to throw again. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead just before halftime. DeMario Douglas with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford.
17.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
Chicken, bacon, ranch, reach Lucas. Free flavor, look like. Hard to believe, Brady, Brent teaching of meat all right here on NFL Network. Today it's all about the Falcons and get ready to take their lead in the NFL. And offensive lineman standing by safety day.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
He's that fired up. You're jacked up over your board.
Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm really blessed. You know, I want to pay my things that we want to help me out with all guys.
Come out throwing. It's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one kick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
It's everything he has under this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts watches the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. As this at the 6. He stopped on a run back to the 27.
We gotta go to break. Quick, what are you giving the next level? What team?
Oh, shoot, I have no idea.
Well, not what team, but what are you giving the next level?
I'll play it.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Center.
It's not too much. Go center, I'll play center. Yeah, I'll do whatever it takes.
Play action with Richardson.
My team picks from here.
Complete over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Richardson on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
18, Rodney, 18.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. On the move, past the 40. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. Throwing again, Richardson. Hey, what an effort. Tommy Mickey to catch along the right sideline. Gain 15 there. And it'll be first down Colts.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. In the red zone on first. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. They give the conversion, and it's going to extend their lead. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, right. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
defense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, no, they get it yet again. Picked up by Jalen Petrie. Will take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, and it's time for runs and forwards.
Now throw, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Those are my top 2 linemen in the class.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Going for it on 4th. Richardson. Flush out now to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. He can't fight off all they need. That's out of bounds. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Give left side to Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
First play to drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Now looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Motioning the tight end now. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got the wide, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw it, I know this feeling. It's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there in this defense.
No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
races.
They give it to him again. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll run it here on third down. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up fourth down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
Now Richardson on fourth down. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner, and it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
17.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here's the aforementioned Hayden Proctor.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here.
Brings up second
They'll
down.
throw it.
At the 38-yard line.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that makes it 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Benson now from the gun. Rob's right. First guy he met. No gain on that 1st down line. Goes to the hurry up here.
Second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chase, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The sack forces him out, tough for 3rd down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. The pass rush just kept coming. And coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Here we go. That's ready for you. Green Jack.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Yellow, 43, call red.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Down the field. He's got Wilson. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So it's second down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Back to the air. It's Richardson.
Come on, man, with these overthrows, bro.
Instead, third down coming
We cooking him.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throw left side, complete.
These whack-ass overthrows, man.
Offense up to the line fast. They'll throw again. Richardson breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. It's a race down the right side. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return coming from the 6. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. To throw here on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
They'll motion the slot man right. Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Now he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, they ate up a ton of yards.
Third down from the gun. Absolutely fires this one, right? Oh, no, they get it yet again. Picked up by Jalen Jones. And the Colts regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters.
It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts keep running away with this.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Trujillo taps on the extra point. And the Colts grow their lead yet again. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Seahawks right now.
Now an inside give to Benson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting a good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Ready?
They give on 2nd to Benson.
Come on, man. You tell me you can't catch him?
He's off to the races. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
Just a few years ago.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those of you, appreciate guys who can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Cardinals will line up.
He's dropping back to throw. And he can't bring it in. Don't get the 2 points. Well, there was no hesitation there. I mean, none whatsoever. Putting the offense out to go for 2 there, Brock. And really, at this point, what do you have to lose?
Yeah, you got nothing to lose. And really, this decision made before you ever hit the field offensively. From this point forward, you're trying to get as much as you can, as quickly as you can. And that means these 2-point conversions.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. As this at the 6.
Oh my God, boy, his change of direction is terrible.
Tough field position to start this one out. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Charles.
Hey guys, you know how it is here.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson.
Oh my God, man, come on.
No luck connected. It's incomplete.
Jesus.
Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To throw, Richardson. It's his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Here comes Bryce Barringer to handle the 4th down punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Caden Proctor, folks, throwing it down, the big boy. Forget about that weight. He's going places.
It's like the tractor trailer, right? It was.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. It's Benson on the give. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Cardinals just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. 2nd down now, they need 7. The give now to Benson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Here's a throw. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Trying to set this up quick.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's a Cardinals first down. A gain of 14. First down,
Benson on the
Arizona.
counter. He powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Those are the hurry up offense here.
Brings up second and
To throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He's going to get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Tyler Newman there defensively.
Down. Cut.
Dropping back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. There he goes again. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Colts continue piling it on here in the 4th. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
23.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more.
Lineman. Here's what we talked a lot about him. He's going to
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line.
Sweet spot.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first down.
Rated as like a 4th round pick. So now really good times. He got a chance to get on the field for this.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Red. Cycle. Yellow. 42.
Now throw to start the drive. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Richardson on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. With 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Caught by his running back. And I don't think he got to the marker. He looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, well, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
Pass is cut and denied. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and goal, Arizona.
Working inside the red zone. Into traffic, complete. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Now 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. Here he goes, one final shot. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution.
And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4. Man, Brock, even when they score, things just aren't going their way. The 2-point try fails following that touchdown, and that really encapsulates how this contest has gone for them.
They're just not able to stay out of their own way sometimes. Get a little momentum, immediately give away a chunk of it. It does prove, though, from here on out, they're going to take whatever shot they got.
And the Colts are able to bring in the kick.
The onside kick is working.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
Chicken out past order, back at your home. We're fire. We're heat.